Here's a professional makeup artist's makeup routine. I always start off with moisturizer, and as you can see, I am literally on my last drop of this. If you're new to my page, you might not know that I'm also a professional makeup artist, so you can trust that the products I'm using are of good quality if you purchase any of these yourself. For primer, I use the All Nighter by Urban Decay. This stuff is amazing. This is a water-based primer, so you'll definitely want to check if the foundation or like face products you're using are also water-based or if they're silicone-based, because that will make a difference on the flawlessness of your application, and water-based and silicone products just don't mix well together. For face, I've been using this skin tint by Make Beauty. Just apply it with a beauty blender. For bronzer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty contour stick in the shade Mocha. So these are all of the places that I apply my bronzer. Then just blending that out with an angled fluffy brush. For blush, I've been loving the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy. And a good tip for this, put it on a pan, dip into it with a brush, and then apply it. I find it's so much easier than putting like dots on your face because this stuff is very pigmented. Okay, and then to give the face balance, I like to put a little bit on my chin and on my nose. I know it looks crazy right now, but just trust the process. Then I'll go in with my Hourglass concealer. This is the most creamy concealer on the market. I absolutely love it. It just gives you such a flawless blend. Okay, and these are all of the places that I put my concealer. And then to start, I blend it out with this little fluffy brush to kind of get it where I want it, and then I'll go in with a beauty blender to just touch it up and make everything seamless. Right here is where you can really carve out your contour if you've taken it too low. I have it all blended out with the brush, then like I said, I'll just go in with the beauty blender and go over everything. Okay, and then to bake, I use two different Huda Beauty powders. I have one in the shade Banana Bread and the other in Pound Cake. Banana Bread is a little bit of a darker, like orangey shade, so I will use that right here underneath my contour, just places that I want to be a little bit more darker. I'm going in with a lighter shade right under the eye. Now for my everyday eyeshadow, when I don't have a lot of time, I'll just use the Hoola bronzer on a fluffy brush and put that all over the lid. Then I'll go in and just dust away the powder. Once that's all done, I'll go in with a fluffy brush and the Hoola bronzer and just bronze up those areas again. You don't have to do this, but this is something that I've recently been doing because I like my bronzer to show up pretty well, like in photos and on camera. But if you're looking for like more of a light, less bronzy look, you can just skip this step. Then whatever's left on my little blush brush, I'll just go in and kind of tap that on my cheeks. Just highlighter, I'll go in with the Refi Beauty liquid highlighter, and I just put that on my finger and dab that wherever I want it. I usually do the cheeks, cupid bow, a little bit on the nose, and then right under the eyebrow, just to give me a little bit of glow when I turn my face. See that? For brows, I go in with the Brow Stylist Definer by Maybelline and just fill in my brows. Just like that. And for lashes, I always use my tried and true Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I really have yet to find a better mascara than this one. I've been using it since college, so if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. I mean, just look at that compared to that. It's crazy. Lip combo I've been loving are these two NYX lip liners in the shade Nude Pink and Nude Beige. I'll use the Nude Beige like on the outer parts of my lips and like to line them. And then I'll take the Nude Pink in the center just to give me some more color. For lip gloss, I've gone back to the Buxom lip gloss. I know this was popular like years ago, but I've recently tried it again and it just lasts so long. And this is in the shade Sandy. And then to finish up, I go in with the MAC Fix Plus. So yeah, this is literally my everyday makeup look when I'm just wanting to look more put together right out the door. It literally takes me like 15 minutes if I'm not talking through it. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this and want to see more makeup content from me.